is going on? It is I'm your SGW guy. Back here with another episode Outside the Box Live, and we got the old original here. We got FP, we got Fred. Call it the Return of the Originals. We are live on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, you name it. And before we just started live, we're talking about tattoos. So I want to show everyone. False here wants to get. He didn't get. He wants to get this. So hold on. Let's jump right into it.
I actually have it all priced out already, and it's only going to cost me from $350 to $400. That's a really good deal.
Oh, is that it? Okay, so that's picture number one. Oh wait,
no, not that one. Get rid of that.
That's picture number one. And there's picture number two. Right there doing the arm wrap around the arm.
Nice. I like that, man. That's cool. I like
We got
that.
Brother Crewman in the house. Mr. Matt.
Yo, what up? What up? What up?
So if that's what now again, 300 false to not get this yet, but he wants to.
It's going to happen soon.
It's gonna happen soon. So how's everybody doing tonight?
Yeah, what's going on, everybody?
We got Fred back with us. He was out for a couple weeks. Hello, Molly. Who likes to go as Molly? Back with us from last week. She's here with us. Molly from yep, it's one of my followers. I do want to say, last Sunday. Now you heard me and you saw who follows me on YouTube and Facebook. I brought to you guys the Chicken Wars, the hot sandwich Chicken Wars. Okay.
Oh, yes.
My first video I did was from Mike's Hot Chicken in Wyoming. Hi, Gigi. In Wyoming, and let me tell you, the sandwich. It was a good. I got the chicken combo, which I got mild heat. 308. It was a good sandwich. It was a nice big piece of chicken. You got pickle. You got the sauce, toasted soft bun. Good sandwich. Okay, nothing to take away from Mike's. Last Sunday. I went to Shams. Okay. Again, got their chicken combo. They offer a mild hot honey sauce. Just not hot, it's mild hot honey. So I said I don't like a lot of heat. I can't do a lot of heat. So she recommended the counter lady recommended the mild hot honey. It was a nice big piece of chicken. The honey sauce they put on it, they put pickles like Mike's, but they put coleslaw on it too. And that was like I said, I did an update, a short update, but just to reiterate, between the two now, I'm not taking nothing away from Mike's but Shams just had that with that hot honey heat and that coleslaw kind of the coldness from the coleslaw kind of broke it down a little bit. I had to go with Shams. Nothing against Mike's. Nothing against Mike's, but Shams was just a little bit better.
Oh yeah, Dave's too. Dave's up in Dixon City.
When I first started doing I didn't realize Dave's was there, so I am gonna go to Dave's and bring Dave's hot chicken into this too. Not tomorrow, maybe next week.
I just want to say, Jay, I did watch your video about that before we went live.
Uh-huh.
And I liked how you broke it down, dude. I really liked that video that you made there.
Yeah.
That's pretty. Also, I want to say, I have a question then. Since we're having this chicken war, what was I at when Shams originally opened? Was that like Doomsday or something? Like, because that was hell, dude. That was crazy there.
That's why I didn't go, because I was like, I wanted to go, but I'm seeing everything on Facebook, and because to reiterate to people that don't know, when Shams opened up their first day, from like 5 to 8 or from 5 to whenever they closed.
No, they were giving free food from 3 to 8.
Oh yeah, they were giving away free food in the place. If anybody watched False's video quick that he did, it looked like it was a nut house. I was like, no way. They showed. I saw other people put up. They had lines out the door of shit, like lines literally out the door out in the Market Street. I was like, no, not gonna walk. No,
False. I like how False said. I think it was in maybe a live. I don't know, but you said it was like a mosh pit. You know, there were just so many people there.
It was ridiculous. Like I was bouncing back and forth like a pinball, dude. It's just standing still. I was getting hit like this. Bing, 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 bing. Dude, I was at one point, I'm not even gonna lie, dude, I was starting to get freaking angry, man. I was really starting to get mad. So when I was bumping into people, I was putting some force into it. I was checking people, dude. I was like, oh, sorry. Whoops.
Yeah.
I was just going with the flow, you know?
Yeah. No, I saw it on TV the day it opened. It was on the news. And, you know, they were like excited because they moved they were in that gas station across from the Gateway. Yeah. And I heard great things about it, you know, and then I saw on the news, oh, they moved to the old Dagwoods. And like I saw the crowd and I was like, man, like unreal. There were a lot of people there.
I was there on Sunday. It was around 1 o'clock. So not
and it was snowing it was snowing and very cold that day. And believe it or not, my dumbass was out there in shorts, a sweater, and Crocs.
Not surprised.
I was frozen, dude. Frozen.
Nice.
But yeah, it was I was there, it was around 1 o'clock. It was around 1 o'clock, and it was how you doing, Bartolinsendrine and Nita.EA307 from Instagram. We got some Instagram watchers. Thank you guys from Instagram. But yeah, it was around 1 o'clock, and already it was packed. It was starting to get packed when I walked in. I just got there, and right after I got there, it just was like it was nuts. So yeah, I'm glad I got there when I did. But also, wait, Molly, there's one opening in Wilkes-Barre, a Shams or what? A Dave's? What's opening in Wilkes-Barre? I don't know what she's talking about.
So I think in Wilkes-Barre it's called Assad's.
I did not
rumor
know.
has it there was some rumor talk going around that Raising Cane's may be coming to Wilkes-Barre.
No way. I heard that chicken is amazing. I heard that chicken is really good. I have chicken. Yeah. I have chickens I have friends in Arkansas that say their chicken is really good. They have Raising Cane's out there.
I saw a video where they say where Cane's chicken is Assad's. Thank you.
Yeah, it's
oh,
really
that's
good.
the name Assad's. Okay, ASA. I'm like ASA. Okay, Assad's. I'm sorry.
You know, I honestly think that's what this valley needs. It needs a new franchise that we've never had before to come here and just fucking take over.
Portillo's. We need a Portillo's.
You know what we need? We need a what the hell? What was it called? It was called there was a sub place in Las Vegas. I'm trying to remember the name of it.
Firehouse?
No.
Quiznos. Remember Quiznos?
I remember Quiznos. Okay, let me just iterate. Molly from Yanch's the Goat. One of my followers. I didn't know. I didn't know if you were a guy. Girl, I can tell. But it's just he is a dude who follows me. He's a fan of Molly. Okay, So I wanted to just. I couldn't tell from the name, but yeah. Okay, thank you guys. So we're gonna call you MG for Molly Dog. We'll call you MG. But yeah. But back to So in both Mike's and Cham's, you got a side of fries. Mike's fries were, and I caught. Oh, Steph said you got Mike's tonight. I'll have to get your take on it. But Mike's has thicker fries, and they were good. Don't get me wrong, they were good. Yeah, I'm not taking nothing away from Mike's. Mike's give you the thicker than the thick cut fry. Both were hot, nice hot crispy. But Shams, they do. Yeah, Bell's Jam. Hey, how you doing? I'd like Checkers to come back too, but
Checkers.
They'd have.
I agree.
They'd have to build a thing where they have a dining room though, because what killed them was the winter time. There was nobody. That's what killed them up here. They'd have to do something with a dining room.
Yeah.
But it's like Shams. Actually, Mike's fries were thick. They were the thick cut fry, and they were good. They were sort of hot, crispy, good. Shams fries, they were thinner. They were thinner.
They were seasoned, right?
Pre-frozen.
They were like a seasoned fry.
Yeah, I don't know if they were pre-cut, if they were like fresh cut or frozen, but they had a seasoning on it. They had a seasoned blend they put over it of spices, not hot. It just seasoned, and they gave you a side of sham sauce.
Yeah.
Okay, and so that's why I said I think Shams went just a little. Again, not taking nothing away from Mike's, but they just went a little bit more to please the customer. As in, you got the coleslaw on the sandwich, you got the sham sauce for the fries to dip in, or pour on your sandwich, however you want to do. They gave you an extra. They just give you a side of sauce. Now the two sides, Mike's baked macaroni and cheese, I loved it. It was creamy, served hot, had a little hint of garlic in it. Tasted. I never had garlic in macaroni before, and it gave it a really nice taste. Shams coleslaw, nice and creamy, little hint of vinegar. So like I could not really base the sides were equal. I could not, say which one was better in sides. But yeah, white. Oh, I would love to have a white. Well, there's a White Castle, but not. It's not anywhere near here. I know there's a White Castle in PA, but not close.
Yeah, there's a couple in the Lehigh Valley. So like you get down to Allentown. There's White Castle, Jersey. Go over state lines. Go into New Jersey. There's plenty of White Castles out in Jersey. It would be nice to have one in this area, though.
It would be. And
I don't even eat fast food that much anymore. So
I can't remember the name of the hoagie place, but my other favorite place to go, like after I went to the hoagie place usually, when I was living in Las Vegas, it was called a place. I do remember this place. It was like a smoothie bar. They made like fresh smoothies, and it was called Zuka Juice. Zuka Juice. It was the best stuff ever, man. They had all kinds of drinks. It was great.
Oh, just to give a shout out. MG, there is a Jersey Mike's just opened recent in Kingston. There is a Jersey Mike's in Kingston. It's in the old.
Is it where the bakehouse used to be? Is it in that little plaza there?
It's the bakehouse. Now, what they did was they took that building and they split it. So it's like there's Jersey Mike's and you can put like one or two more stores. But yeah, it's you've ever been to Earl of Sandwich? No, I never heard of that one.
The only time I was at one was in Orlando, like Disney property. It's I mean, how does it work? Okay, so like you go in, the menu is like posted on the wall. It's a giant menu. It's kind of like KJ's Pickle Barrel on steroids.
Nice.
Like huge menu, all different kinds of sandwiches. They have a Thanksgiving sandwich. That's like their signature thing. It's like the turkey, gravy, stuffing, mashed potatoes, cranberry sauce on like the best bread you've ever had. So.
Wow, that sounds delicious.
So far, that's my take on between Mike's and Shams. Shams is just going just a little bit extra.
All right,
not taking nothing away from Mike's. Not taking nothing away from Mike's. Mike's was good. I see in the chat, Steph said you guys had Mike's tonight.
Yeah, we did. My food is still sitting on the counter. I didn't get to eat it yet. I just wasn't hungry. Maybe after the show, I'll try to enjoy it. But yeah, whatever she had, she seemed to enjoy. I think she had like their hot honey chicken sandwich or something. So pretty good. It's a nice place. It's a nice place. But yeah, I mean, Jay, I agree with FP. That was a good video, where you kind of broke down what you liked about each place. And there's a ton more of these hot chicken restaurants
coming up
that we got to get you to.
Oh yeah. And tonight, as we were talking before we went live, I'm taste testing tonight the Bowl and Basket strawberry watermelon flavored drink. Water. Also, said you want to talk about some sauce you got? You're trying a new sauce.
Oh yeah, let me go grab that. Hold on. Stand by, intermission, whatever. I don't know, something. I'll be back.
And Fred, you said you got something you want to try too, don't you?
Yes, I do. I will be trying that momentarily. I like Matt's comment here. Are there more Dollar Generals or Jersey Mikes in NEPA? So
I'm going to say Dollar General.
So I just went ahead and Googled, and here's a fun fact. Mississippi, West Virginia, and Alabama have the highest concentrations of Dollar General stores per capita, with Mississippi leading with almost 30, approximately 30 Dollar Generals per 100,000 people. So, yeah.
All right, I'm back. All right. Well, you know how a few weeks ago I was talking about, what's his name? Guy Fieri. I had the Flavor Town, the donkey sauce.
Yes.
I love the donkey sauce. Don't get me wrong. The donkey sauce is great. But I was shopping today with my brother at Garrity's, and I got a different Flavor Town one. It's a Guy Fieri one. But this one's called it's a honey barbecue. And man, it's pretty it's like a good texture to it, I don't know if you guys can see that.
Yeah, I bet that's good.
Oh man, it's so good. I'm making chicken tomorrow with it on there. I'm putting this on some chicken.
Nice.
It's so Molly had her first war wound.
All right. Nice.
What
happened back fast. I had my assistant help me. My son was waiting at the door to take the sauce.
Yeah.
What happened to Molly?
We were outside. It was a couple not last night, but the night before. And Molly, and he's a hunting dog by breed, and she saw something out back, and I don't know if it was in the dark. I couldn't tell, but it got her in the face. It got her on the side of the.
Are you serious?
So I was at the Plains Animal Hospital 2 nights ago. But she's healing. I couldn't tell what it was. It was too dark, but it got her like right on her right like right here, and yeah, there was some blood, and we had to take her to
That's horrible, dude.
Yeah, we had to take her to the Plains Animal Hospital, which I hate going to Plains Animal Hospital.
She didn't need stitches or anything, did she? Did she need stitches?
No, thank
that's
God.
good.
It wasn't. It was just it was a script, but not like it didn't like.
So it was just like a puncture. So it wasn't like a okay.
She didn't have to get stitches.
Okay, good.
They cleaned it up for her. They gave her antibiotics. They gave her killers, that I got to give her every day for a week. But today she's bouncing. She's healing, but she had her first war wound. But yeah, And here's the thing about Plains Animal Hospital: you have to put down a deposit of $400.
Ooh.
I've been there many times. Yes, that
Yeah.
is true.
When I was there with Goldie years ago, before Goldie passed away, it was only like 150 or something. It was like wasn't even $200. Now it's like $400. And they're like, well, if there's anything left out, we'll refund you the difference, that kind of thing. And but of course, it was more than four. It was like $438 I had to pay after it was all said and done. But yeah, Molly had her first. And she didn't cry. She didn't. Well, like she was like a trooper. Like she was like, I'm gonna kick your ass. And but I think that whatever it was, she got him too. So it was like she was defending her. She thought she was defending her house. She thought she was defending her house. And that's the first time I ever saw Molly like that like do that. Yeah, she's good now. She's she's healing. She's good.
That's good to know, man.
I gave her I had a box of Girl Scout cookies, like the vanilla wafers. So I crumbled some up, and that was her treat. She that was her treat. She was for being a good girl after that. But yeah, she's good. I took her for a ride in the car today. We went for a car ride down to Kingston just to go for a ride, and she like, oh, I don't know if he watches, but I was coming down. I came out of my street, made a right. I was at the light where Luca Pizza is at the corner. Who do I see filming part of his video? I don't know him personally, but I know who he is, and I've seen him. I like his video. The NEPA pizza review guy.
Oh yeah,
not the food fight guy. It's the pizza review, NEPA pizza review guy.
Yeah, Jim Mirabito. Yeah.
I'm at the light because there's a line. I always try to go over the bridge. So I rolled down. I went on like, hey, NEPA review pizza guy. And he recognized me, but I sound like he don't. So I was going to say, shout out to the NEPA pizza review guy. Saw him at Luca Pizza, so he should be putting up a video soon.
Well, you know what, Jay? I mean, he like his videos are great. I mean, so are yours. But his like shtick is pizza. Like that's his love.
Yeah,
he just loves pizza. Yeah.
Like where I'm multiple. I do different things. His main thing is pizza, and that's great. I mean, I love. I was like, oh, I gotta go there. I gotta check that place out. But it was last week though. I was at What in the Sam Hills Brick Oven Pizza in Parson.
Isn't that a cool place? I just finished your video like an hour ago. I'm like, man, what a great place. I haven't been there in a couple of years, and it's right down the road from my house. But yeah, man, that's a cool place.
I like their wall of I don't know what we want to call it, wall of memorabilia, I guess.
Yeah, all the baseball stuff and all the records.
One was music, and a T-shirt signed by Weird Al Yankovic.
Mm-hmm.
I said, this is cool.
And they have great pizza too.
Yeah, I got the deep dish. I want to try their regular pizza, but their deep dish was really good.
Yeah, that's like their signature thing. Like I remember years ago when Steph and I came back from Chicago, because when you're out there doing all the tourist stuff, we went to Portillo's and we had Chicago hot dogs and all that good food, and we had deep dish pizza. And then we came home, and like maybe a month after our trip, we were like dying for that Chicago deep dish pizza. And that place came up. We were like Googling, restaurants that make like a deep dish style. And, it's not like they kind of put their own twist on it. It's more of like a pan pizza, but it's really good.
Yeah, it was. It was nice. It was nice and thick. I had extra cheese. Susan, which I didn't see her in the chat yet. Susan usually pops in. Said she doesn't like extra cheese on her pizza. I'm like, how do you not like extra cheese on your pizza? But we love Susan. She's good.
Yeah, Susan's been with us from day one.
It's but yeah,
I'm going to go ahead and taste test this this big boy here.
Do it up.
Got myself a Arizona green tea cucumber citrus.
Ooh.
So Jay Macaroni, this one's for you. Cucumber citrus. Here we go. Man, look at that. Ooh. Okay. You get smacked with like cucumber flavor right away. I like that though. I like cucumbers. Ooh. I like this.
So what do you give that one? 1 out of 5.
Let me take one more swig here.
We also have a hypothetical question from the MG guy.
For the first time ever, I'm going to give this a 5 out of 5.
Oh my God. Woo.
That's how good that is. I like that. That's really good.
We have a hypothetical question here from the MG guy. Here's a hypothetical situation. If you were a WWE general manager and you could pick any wrestler, living or dead, to be the undisputed champ, who would you pick?
Oh boy. I'm gonna need a minute.
Yeah, me too.
The undisputed champ.
And so let's tweak his question. Let's tweak his situation. Other than like Hulk Hogan or Randy Savage, like because they've been like someone other than like the normals like Hulk Hogan, Randy Savage,
I think I have my pick. I have my pick here, and only because like growing up in the '90s, watching wrestling in the '90s. I'm going to go Ultimate Warrior. I just loved him. I love the Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah, he was good.
Damn.
I would have loved
he was flamboyant. He was muscular. I mean, he was just a great entertainer. So yeah, that would be my pick.
Dusty Rhodes was a good wrestler. I think I'd have to who would I pick for champ?
Jay, I got one for you.
What?
About Bruno Sammartino?
Bruno's good. I think I would go with I would have loved to see Terry Von Erich get he was Intercontinental Champion. I'd love to see him actually get the belt. All right, here's one for you. Does anybody remember? And I saw this on an old. I was watching YouTube and it was on the WWE Vault. They had a junior heavyweight champion at one point. I forget who the champion was, but I never heard of him. But yeah, there was a junior heavyweight champion. I'd have to say Terry Von Erich or Owen Hart. He was good. I liked Owen Hart.
Yeah. Owen Hart was just tragically taken way too soon, man. He was just coming. I mean, yeah, that was awful. I remember being a kid when that happened. That was rough.
Well, it was right in the middle of a pay-per-view.
Mm-hmm.
And they didn't know if they should have just canceled it or so they decided to continue it because they knew Owen Hart would have wanted them to continue it. That's what they said. I mean, I remember because everybody was like, oh my God, well, this is not part of the show here. Something happened. What do you think, False? What's your take?
Well, I pick two because I pick somebody living and somebody dead. The person living, I would pick I liked it when Stone Cold Steve Austin just gave people the Stone Cold Stunner. I just loved that. I loved that. That was like one of my favorite moves. And then the other one was Chris Benoit.
Oh yeah, I forgot about him.
He was great too. He was a great wrestler. He was
crazy.
It's funny there was one match I saw with Austin. and I forget who was wrestling, but he like at the end, like he's like, here, have a beer. They toasted beer, and he just like went like, boom, stunner, like
Yeah.
all of a sudden, bang.
He didn't care who you were. He didn't care if you were male, female, old, whatever. I mean, he just stunned everybody. Anybody that got in his way got the stunner.
But also that brings me, who would have been who they never gave a shot at and should have had a shot at the belt? Diamond Dallas Page. Like
DDP. Yeah. I love DDP. Dude, you know what? I'm going to throw something because I know we have some wrestling fans in the chat here. Anybody remember, I guess this would have been like in the 90s, maybe early 2000s era, when Vince McMahon's son, Shane, and like he had that crew, I think it was called the Mean Street Posse.
Oh, yeah.
Remember the Mean Street? And it was like him and a bunch of like preppy guys in like, turtleneck sweaters and stuff.
Oh, like preppy, yeah. A Mean Street Pot. It's like, you see these guys, they're like,
oh, they got destroyed all the time. Like, oh, it was so funny to watch those guys.
Or who the other one? There was they were like almost like cheerleaders. Like they're I forget what they were called. I forget. It was when McMahon was fighting against Triple H, and there was a gauntlet match where Triple H had to fight like this, and I can't remember who it was, but then Shawn Michaels came out and super kicked one off the stage, and then that's when like DX got back together again, and I forget who that. Oh crap!
I kind of also agree with Molly there because Rey Mysterio, he's one of my favorites. I loved it when he did like what do they call it, 619 when he kicks people through the ropes. Yeah, he was a real good. I don't know what do you want to call it. Like I don't know. I would call him like an acrobatist or something. He was crazy. He comes out yelling from ways.
All right.
Upside down, backwards, sideways, whatever.
My little brother loved Rey Mysterio. That was one of his favorites back in the day. I think he had the mask too. I think he had a Rey Mysterio mask.
Nice.
Yeah, Jay, you might be thinking of the Spirit Squad.
That's who I'm thinking of, the Spirit Squad.
Yeah.
All right, strawberry watermelon.
Here we go. Please remember, I gave this a 5 out of 5, and I never give anything a 5 out of 5, but this is pretty good.
I'm going to have to give this bowling basket strawberry watermelon a good 4 out of 5. It tastes just a little bit of the you get the watermelon strawberry flavor taste. You can still taste that what's that water?
Like the carbonated water?
Yeah, I forget what it's called though. It could get seltzer. You taste, you get a little bit still taste of the seltzer.
Yeah,
but I mean it's good. It's a 4 out of 5. Now it's been sitting in my little refrigerator, so it's not super cold yet. But I think if it was really cold, I think it'd be a 5 out of 5. Who's that jumping out of the sky?
I don't know. Superman? I don't know. I have no idea.
FP, are you outside? Are you outside or inside?
I'm inside.
Okay, sounds like, do you have your air conditioning on? It sounds like there's some type of background. I don't know if it's you or Fred. There's some type of like,
Me?
I don't know. I'm hearing some type of, it sounds like a.
Was it that?
Yeah, whatever that was. Now it's off.
It's called an air conditioner.
Oh, so your AC was on.
Well, yeah, dude. I have to stay more or cold.
It's that's what they were hearing. But yeah, so what was I gonna say something? I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, a shout out to the guys over at Pit Stop Deli. I was there last night. I grabbed the hoagie from Pit Stop. They got good stuff. I mean, and the thing I like about Pit Stop is they're open till 9 o'clock.
I got to get there. I have an appointment this week downtown Pittston after work, Maybe I'll stop there. It's right across the street. So
It's
yeah, I want to check that out. I want to get one of those chopped cheese sandwiches
they're
that they
good.
make. Yeah, I want
Those
to
are
try
good.
one.
me and him were talking about Dallas. I'm like, I seen YouTubers talk about chopped cheese. I'm like, what is a chopped cheese? Like, what is a chopped cheese sandwich? Because I heard him and his coworker guy, his worker, they were talking. I'm like, what is a chopped cheese sandwich? And he said it was almost like a cheesesteak, but it's, I guess, like finer, a little finer than just regular, like they use for cheesesteaks. But it sounded pretty good. I'm gonna have to try it. I'm gonna have to get it next time and try it.
Yeah.
But their regular hoagie, their Italian, was really good. I scoffed that like right up.
Nice. Gee, I got gas at Sheetz in Wyoming this evening. Gas prices are increasing, but anyway, I was pumping my gas and I saw they had an ad on the pump that they what would be the word? Not redesigned, but they have like new burgers now. Like their burgers are supposed to be better than ever at Sheetz.
Okay.
Let me tell you, those burgers are absolutely amazing. Those burgers, 100%, dude. I agree. We've been eating. I actually gained 7 pounds because I've been eating Sheets for the past 2 weeks.
I love Sheetz, man. I love Sheetz.
My daughter loves those cheeseburgers. She loves them. I like the street tacos too. Yeah.
Oh man, I got to try those. Man, I love Sheetz.
What's happening here? Oh,
It's like Sheets. Everybody busts Sheets, say no, it's just like convenience store food or something. They got good hot dogs. I love their chili dogs. Now I had their burgers before, but they were before they changed these new ones. So I never have any of these new ones yet. But I'm gonna have to check it out.
definitely. I keep telling you we should go there.
Let's go. Well, last week, me and FP were gonna go last week to Sheets, but unfortunately, my mother-in-law, or well, my ex-mother-in-law, she ended up in the hospital. So it was after the show. We got done with the show. Me and FP, Return of the OGs. No, me and FP were gonna run down the Sheets, but then all of a sudden I get this call. My mother, well, she's my ex-mother-in-law, but still, she's a very nice lady, and I still just call her my mother-in-law. She was down she got taken down to Guy Singer in Wilkes-Barre, so I jumped in. I flew down. But yeah, tonight
she doing okay? She doing all right?
She's back home now. Yeah. Yeah, she's back home now, doing better.
Prayers.
And that's why
That's what else is. You know what else is good at Sheets? I also like their frozen drinks. The frozen mocha drink. It's a caramel brownie thing. Oh my god, it's so good.
they got
Ooh.
milkshakes too.
Yeah.
You were saying there was a place that you were reminiscing about, like they had good smoothies a couple minutes ago. My wife and I had smoothies at Sheetz. Like I got her one a couple weeks ago. It was like a peanut butter and jelly smoothie.
Yeah. Yep.
And I just took a sip or whatever, and I was like, okay. I'm like, that was good.
It seems like everything that comes from there is amazing.
I know, yeah.
But here's the thing, though. Hi Jen Wolf. How you doing, Jen? She usually joins us from Facebook. But the one thing, here's the thing. I tried a Sheetz hoagie, and I just did not like the hoagie, the cold hoagie from Sheetz.
Really? Okay.
Maybe it was a fluke whoever made it. Wawa hoagies were out of the. I haven't had a Wawa hoagie in years either, but Wawa used to be really kick ass. But I will say everything else, like Sheetz is sides, their hot dogs, I'd go with their milkshakes. I'd go with Sheetz over Wawa on anything but a hoagie. Cold hoagie.
Yeah. Wawa is that's kind of their claim to fame. Wawa's more known for the time, the effort they put into their hoagies. I think every year they have something called Hoagie Fest, I believe. Let me see when that is. And it's like, you can go in and get hoagies for like discounted prices, and you could try like new combinations and stuff. Let me see when Wawa's doing Hoagie Fest. Let's see. In the summer. Yeah, it'll be like June through July.
Jen, sidebar, message me later. Let me know what's going on. While you're home for a month. Talk to me off the air. We'll talk. Yeah, I've known Jen, oh God, many, many years. Me and her mom started working at Burger King, and me and her started working, and then she started working at Burger King. So I've known Jen many, many years. But Sheets, I really wanted to check out these new burgers just because.
Yeah. I think, like, Jay, I saw you did a review for what's it called? The Big Arch, the new burger at McDonald's.
That was good. I'd like that burger.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
I want to try that.
Did they have that before though? Wasn't that out a long time ago?
Yeah, it was. It was called the Arch Deluxe. Yeah,
Yeah.
The Arch Deluxe.
Okay.
Now it's called the Big Arch, but they might have changed like the cheese or something on it, but it was out before. It's not new. It's just been a long time. Not like
They just renamed it.
it's just they bring the McRib out every year and say, "Oh, we're bringing it back." Well, this was they had the Arch Deluxe years and years ago.
That McRib, man. I mean, maybe an unpopular opinion, but just let it die.
I know.
Let it die already.
I did a review on that just because. Well, not this past year, but the last time they said it was going to be the last time ever bringing it out.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to try it just because I've never had it before, and at least I could say I tried it. And like, I'm sitting there going, what is the whole big? I see people go crazy over this. Oh my God, the McRib is back.
Yeah.
Bring back the McDLT. Then I'll get excited.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
But they say, Susan brought up, if you get the quarter pounder deluxe, that was like the McDLT, but it's kind of low, but it's not the McDLT. It's not bad. It's a good run in second, but no, not yet.
So what was the D in DLT? Like a BLT, bacon, lettuce, tomato. What was the D?
I have no idea. Not a clue.
I gotta look that up because I don't think I ever had that one. The McDonald's DLT.
The McDLT. It came out in a container where I didn't know Taco Bell had chicken nuggets. Foss, you're the chicken guy. You like the chicken nuggets, chicken tender guy. You got to get on this.
I never had Taco Bell chicken nuggets.
Yeah, me. I didn't know they even sold chicken nuggets.
No, me neither.
I gotta correct myself. I just Googled. It means nothing. It was literally called the McD, like Mickey D's.
Yeah, McDonald's. That's all.
Yeah. All right. I thought the D stood for something. I'm like, what could it be? Like a Danish?
But it used to come in a container where the one side was the burger patty, and so it kept the hot side hot and the cold side cold, and you just flip it together. Well, I guess people were complaining because they had to actually put their sandwich together, or for whatever reason they stopped. For a reason I don't know why they stopped. They stopped, but I'm like, come on, that was a kick-ass burger.
Some people don't like to do that. Like you go to a restaurant, sports bar, whatever. The way the burger's presented to you, it's like the patty, the bun, and then like the lettuce, tomato, the onion. It's all like you gotta like
put it together.
Put it together yourself. Yeah.
And where else did I
remember the McDonald's hot dogs. They had these like giant jumbo hot dogs.
I remember I had it once, and then next thing I turn around, and next thing I know, they're gone.
Yeah.
It was like for a summer they had them, and that was it.
Yep, you're right. It was like just for one summer. I remember my dad and I were like hooked on them, man. We were getting them like every weekend. They were great. They were really good.
So grill. Like, oh, I did. It'll see it coming up down the road. I don't have it. I have it towards the end of my playlist. But Gina, who I didn't hear from Gina tonight. I'm not sure what's up with Gina, but she kept talking about Peter's Deli in Wilkes-Barre.
Oh
And
yeah.
I went, and let me tell you, that was a damn good hoagie. It was really good. And Susan, she was busting me about my Burlow's hoagie. Like, you got to get the oil in the oil and vinegar. So it was. I went to Peter's, and I got their Italian with the dressing on it. I'm like, Susan, is for you. I'm getting it with dressing. But no, Peter's had a. I liked how their lettuce. They have to shave it on the slicer. It was so fine. It was cut fine and it was just perfect. Yeah, Peter's had a really good sub. Pit Stop Deli had a good sub last night. I was like, damn.
Jay, do you ever go to what's the other place? Like there's Jersey Mike's and Primo's. I think I'm thinking of Primo's. You ever get there?
I did. Primo's.
I think you did a video there.
I did. They opened up. They just not just opened up now, but over in the Walmart parking lot over near
Yeah,
Pet
like
Supply
a
store.
Yeah, near Pet Supplies.
Yeah.
It's over there. And
Kelly
the Chinese
Nails,
buffet.
the Verizon store.
I went to Primo's there, and they actually got my food right, which I was amazed. And I'll tell you why in a minute. But Primo's is, I don't think it's a foot long because it doesn't look like a foot long. It looks a little bit small, but it was like $10 or $11. Like I didn't think it was worth the price. It wasn't bad, but for what you're paying for it, I can take it or leave it. But now I went to Primo's in Edwardsville, and actually I went there twice, and I get to order the same way, same thing. Give me a regular hoagie, mayonnaise, no dressing. Well, the one time I got it with slathered in dressing, I'm like, all right, whatever. Next time I went back, I didn't get any. They gave me dry. I'm like, come on, guys. Like, it's not a hard order. No dressing.
It's just inconsistent. Yeah.
Yeah. One of the Primos over here by Walmart, they were good. I was there around. It was around Christmas time because they were playing Christmas music. So that's how I remember it was around Christmas time. It was last year. But I mean, Primos, they do a sesame seed bun. It wasn't bad. But what you're paying for Primos, I'd rather take the 10 because Pit Stop Deli is about $10. They're Italian. I'd rather go take that $10 and go to Pit Stop and buy their hoagie.
Yeah.
Because it tasted a lot. It was nice, thick. I got an order of their fries too. They do. They have a seasoned fry. They do seasoned fries. Their cheesesteak. I don't know if I had cheese. Yeah, I had the cheesesteak the other day, which I didn't review because I was with somebody. And now I had their meatball. The first one I had there was the meatball sub, which was really good. I forget his name. They call him Skip. I think they call him Skip, the owner. But he's a real good guy. You walk in, hey, how you doing? And greet you, and so guys out there that are around Pittston, go to Pit Stop Deli. Tell them you're talking about them on the show.
Jay, you know who makes a pretty good hoagie? Like just Garrity's, the grocery store. A couple weeks ago, we had like a little birthday party for my uncle, and my aunt got just like a assorted, sub tray from like Garrity's Fresh Grocer, and like it was great.
I've gotten a hoagie from there before. Their hoagies are good. They're big. Holy crap!
Yeah,
they're good. They're really good.
They're good.
By the time I get to Garrity, sometimes it's already closed. They already have that stuff shut down. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
It'd be like around 7:00. By the time I get there, like I did get there today though, and I did get for the week. Well, like technically the new week didn't start yet, but for this week, I try and eat 2 salads a day or 2 salads a week. I got my salad tonight: lettuce, tomatoes, boiled eggs, balsamic vinaigrette dressing. That's when I also found the watermelon drinks. But yeah, it's
Are you still losing weight? You still shredding weight?
I'm still holding around like 255. Like I'm down because I cheated here and there, so I'm still under 260. So I'm like 255, 256. You know, because
that's great, man.
Which is a story itself. I have a temporary roommate, and you know, it's like we're the GF. Me and the GF is very picky about food. So like, if I got a pizza, it had to be plain. And the GF is just a picky eater. She's a plainer. And now my roommate, it's like, do you want to try? Like, do you ever have a meat lover's pizza? Oh, let's get it. Yeah, you know. It's
Yep.
So yeah, I put on a couple pounds back because and we'd be like, hey, do you want sheets? Sure, and get a couple hot dogs, but I'm still under 260. I'm okay with that. Eating a little bit here and there. But I still try to get my 2 salads a week in, just for 2 salads. False, how's your weight loss going?
I was pretty much a fat ass, and I ate cheats for the past 2 weeks, so I gained 7 pounds.
Yeah, we all do. I did. Yeah,
it happens, man.
I'm at 247 now. I was at 240.
Nice, Jen. Good. Congratulations.
FP, we all fall off the wagon, man. It happens, All right, so you had a little sheets binge. Just get back on the horse, man. It's all right.
I fell off the weight train, and I fell right into sheets and pizza places. And I'll admit it, because like Sheets has you know what? I love McDonald's fries. Oh, and I did like the McDonald's.
No, stop right there. Stop right there. I'm telling you, Sheets fries are so much better when you get so much more.
Well, I'm gonna get into that in a sec. Yeah, but like I love McDonald's fries. And I watched online like why people love their fries, and I'm like, okay, I could agree. But every time I go to get a fry, even there could be 10 people in line, my fries are still freaking cold. So here's what.
Sheets?
No. McDonald's.
Oh, I was gonna say every time you order, they're made fresh instantly, all the time.
But McDonald's, and I know what they're doing. I know what they're doing. They're seeing the drive-through order. We used to do it at Arby's, but I used to at 7:00 when I worked at Arby's after 7 p.m. All my we did fried product, I told them, I said, it'll be 7 minutes because I'm cooking your fries fresh. And they're like, okay, no problem. But what they'll do is they'll have their orders lined up, they'll have their bags lined up because they make the burgers quick and some of them are pre-made. They keep so many up. I'm sure they do. And because we used to do it at Burger King, we keep like 2 burgers up or 2 double cheese, 2 whatever the special was that week. So they're putting it, they're having the bag. When you pull up to the window, there's your bag of food.
Yeah.
But your bag of food could have been sitting for 3 minutes or 2 minutes, and now your fries are starting to get cold. Yeah. So, but it's like the way, I don't know if it's the oil they cook it in. I mean, the taste that I love the taste of McDonald's fries. Yeah. And just to reiterate what False was saying, when I was at Sheets, I got an order of their regular fries, and they were a little bit thicker than McDonald's, where McDonald's has like those shoestring fries. But damn it, by the time I went from Sheets back to my house, the Sheets fries were still hot.
Oh yeah,
they were still freaking hot. Where McDonald's, you get halfway and they're already starting to get cold. So I have to say, Sheets fries and they have curly fries, which are like Arby fries. The same thing.
Okay. Right. I'm not trying to be distracted, but I am multitasking right now, guys.
That's fine.
For like the past 10 minutes, I've been playing Grand Theft Auto, driving this big tanker around.
Oh, geez.
Now that looks fun. That looks dangerous, but that looks fun though.
Yeah, it's so much fun. I'm looking for a good spot to blow it up in.
Is that the new one? Did the new GTA come out? I know the internet's been like
2 months. 2 months. 2 months, and it's coming out. 2 months. 2 months. 2 months. And I am getting it, and I'm going to play the shit out of it.
Yeah, I saw something online. I think it was last week. It was like
May 27th, I think.
Oh, May. Okay. Yeah, I know people have been really patiently waiting for it. It was something like, we got the Epstein files before the new GTA or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yes, unfortunately, gas. I went past Sheets today. I'm looking at my tank. I'm like, well, I'm at like a half a tank. I'm a little under half a tank. I'm like, oh, I have to put gas in it. So I'm like looking at the gas price. I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
Try filling my cart, Jay. It takes like $80.
That's why I'm glad I don't have a SUV anymore.
Jay, I'm pretty sure at the Sheets in Wyoming tonight, I think regular was like $3.98 or $3.99. Yeah, it was like right under $4. But I zapped my little Sheets card, and I must have had some points because I go to Sheets quite often. So I think I got it for like $3.40 something.
About like last week or the beginning of the week, it jumped to $3.29. I was like, oh, $3.29, oh God, and
yeah.
Well, the convenience store across from my house, they were usually like, if places had like were at $3.05, $3.10, they were at like $2.98, $2.99. They're at like $3.35 now. When I was coming home, I'm like, oh God, I'm debating like where do I want to go get gas? I'm like, oh shit, I'm not gonna win anywhere.
I needed another several hundred gallons of oil for my furnace.
Oh God!
I mean, thankfully it's like starting to warm up now, so I have my heat turned down in my house, but that's how we get our hot water in this house is like all off the furnace, off the oil.
You have oil tanks.
Yep, I got a big oil tank in my basement.
Oh, God love you.
So, dude, I had it written on a Post-it note for days. I'm like, call for oil, and like I put it off and I put it off. And then we went to war with Iran, and then that day is when I made the call. I'm like, shit, like, hi, I need oil.
What did they whack you for what are your tanks?
I get like 120 gallons at a time.
Okay.
So like in the winter when it's really cold, I'm calling them like at least once a month, to come give me like another 120 gallons. Usually it's like 300 something.
I was gonna say when I was married and I had my house in Exeter, I had oil tanks because the gas line didn't reach up that far up in Exeter. Well, up on my street anyway, I was on Penn Ave, and so like in the summertime it was great because you didn't have to worry about it, didn't have to touch it,
right?
But minute we started getting snow and freeze it like for like 100 gallons it was like $300 then.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and you have to buy a minimum of like 100 gallons. What I would do like towards the end when I knew I was leaving, I was going to be moving. Turkey Hill and Exeter sell the propane fuel, and you can actually use that in your oil tank. It's and I would go and get I'd go get I'd fill up 2 big gas jugs of it.
Yeah.
And that would last me like 2 weeks. But I'd watch like don't put up at night, but it would last me like 2 weeks. I'd go and get another 2 and then I moved out. And now I'm on gas, but I remember I had I believe it was 2 75-gallon tanks in my basement.
Yeah.
And it was like, wow. Yeah, propane sucks too. Yeah, I know. But I don't have to deal with that anymore either. Because so I had the oil tank for heat, but I had Suburban propane for my gas stove. And it was only for my gas stove, but still propane. Then I was either getting an oil tank filled or my propane tank filled. And it always seems like I'm like, okay, it's like here you get your paycheck and there goes your paycheck.
Yeah, I know. There it goes.
But it's like,
man,
with Plains Animal Hospital, I just got paid, and I'm not saying I do, want to make sure Molly's okay, but it's like, $438.
Yep.
What did you do for $438? You gave her a booster rabies, like a booster shot for rabies shot, like a booster shot. They gave her some medicine. The doctor went back and looked at her. They cleaned up her face. $438? Shit.
Jay, a couple years ago, we had to take our dog like at 2 a.m. to the emergency Plains Animal, emergency room.
Yeah, that's where I was at too. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like 2:30 in the morning. He had like kennel cough. Like he had this like awful, terrible cough, and he was all sick and everything. So yeah, man, I think it was like $300 or $400 just to take a seat in the waiting room.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, okay. But we got him fixed up, got him on, some medication, and everything's fine. But yeah, I mean,
it's like,
yeah,
$400 for propane. Oh, God.
Yeah.
But yet, we're winning. We're winning.
Yeah, we're kicking ass. Yeah.
It's but yeah, so definitely maybe tonight, maybe I will take it right down to Sheets to try this burger, because now I'm thinking about this new burger from Sheets, which
I planted that seed in your head.
If you go, I'll go with you. I'll go.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, we'll go. But yeah, it's
There you go. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, man. I guess just within the last couple of weeks, they kind of redid their burgers. I'm just looking at some stuff on Reddit here. A lot of people are saying they're much better than they ever were. They're better than ever. So, yeah.
Because I used to get, years ago, and I'm going back years and years back, years ago. When I used to take my now ex-wife, on Sunday or on the weekends, I drive her to work out in Dallas, and I'd come back and I'd stop at Sheets in Dallas. I always got they had like $1 burger, and they got rid of it. I'm like, you bastards, I'm boycotting this, because it was really good. But then they came back with the sliders. So I'm like, all right. And once in a while I grabbed their sliders, which weren't bad. But now I really want to try this new thing. If I'm going to start my, I'm this week coming up, starting tomorrow, I'm going to go back to more healthier and shit. But so tonight I'm going to end up with Sheets and the week in the bank. But yeah, it's they have these. Sheets has these bratwursts. The bratwursts, they're really good. They're from oh crap.
Are they like Johnsonville?
Yeah, Johnsonville, and they're really good.
Nice.
They're hot dogs. I'm sure they're just El Cheapo hot dogs, but you get two for $1, and like you can't go wrong. But they're good. They're not crappy tasting. They're actually not. They're actually pretty good for a convenience store hot dog. They're not bad. And who knows what kind of chili they use? Probably they probably make their own chili brand or something. But I have no idea. But overall it's not a bad tasting dog. And when I used to work at A&W in the mall, we had our all beef dogs, which were at that point they were like $2 or something. Like, I ain't paying $2 for a hot dog. Well, then don't pay $2 for a hot dog. We had kids meals, which used turkey dogs.
Oh, okay.
And turkey dogs back then were they were nasty. Oh, I did not like them at all.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, overall they weren't bad, but like for me, I just did not like turkey dogs. Oh no.
Yeah.
Give me the all beef dog any day. And it was funny because It was called A&W Hot Dogs and More, and they were owned by a company called Carousel Snack Bar. And they used the A&W root beer. Well, they did a Chicago dog. Now, we didn't have the poppy seed bun, but we did the Chicago dog. And, it's the tomatoes, the cucumbers, everything went on it. Well, every Sunday morning, now let me tell you, I love a good dog, but I don't know if I could even stomach this one. He would order a Chicago dog with melted cheese on top. We had the cheese, for the fries. We had good steak fries. And then he'd order 2 cartons of milk. And it's like, I mean, I've eaten some combination on hot dogs before, but I could not stomach that one. I could do a Chicago dog, but I don't know if I'd be able to put liquid, like nacho cheese on it and wash it down with a milk. I don't know if my stomach can handle that one.
No.
But every Sunday, man, this guy faithfully, I would Sundays when I was open from like 10 a.m. to 6, so I just work all day, and I'd see this guy faithfully every Sunday. He came up to get his hot dog and his carton. God loved the guy. He was a nice guy, but man, even he ordered, my stomach wouldn't be able to handle. But speaking of topic, tonight, remember, we pushed the clocks ahead an hour.
Oh yeah, thank you for the reminder, dude. I think I would have forgot. Oh my god, I gotta put that on a post-it note right now.
Well, see, here's the thing.
But we gain an hour then?
No, we lose it. We lose an hour.
Yeah, we're gonna lose one, but it's gonna stay lighter later.
Right
now, so it's not gonna be as dark at like 4 or 5 o'clock. Yeah.
So with me, the only thing I have to change is my microwave and my oven.
Mm-hmm.
My stove, everything else, the TVs, even the car, it's set up to automatically change.
Really?
Yeah. It's like the cell phones, the laptop, everything that'll automatically do it too.
Hey, yeah. I have a question, Jay. Did you come outside at all today in the backyard there? Like around maybe 5 or 6 o'clock?
Yeah, I was outside with Molly. Yeah, I was out back.
Did you smell anything in the air?
Not that I noticed.
Dude, nowhere to lie. The neighbor, never mind. The neighbor somewhere near me, let's just say, I'm most certain was burning plastic in his backyard.
Burning?
Plastic. Like, I don't know, plastic bottles, something. It reeked like plastic, dude.
Oh, okay. No, I didn't smell anything.
Oh, my God. It was horrible.
Yeah.
Horrible.
We got a chime in from the brother crewman here from BC here, Matt.
That's a very good question.
I went to Hot Dog Johnny's, but I did not get their buttermilk. I got a milkshake and I didn't try the buttermilk. But I've read people go nuts for Hot Dog Johnny's buttermilk. Yeah, but eating hot. And here's the thing about Hot Dog Johnny's: they do not make chili. They're the only hot dog place I know that does not serve chili. They do their classic, mustard, pickle, and relish. It's
my brother and I've been there so many times over the years. I mean, once you have that pickle spear on the hot dog, which is like, their kind of trademark thing. I know Chicago dogs have the pickle too, but man, that's such a good combination, isn't it? I love that.
To go back to BC there. I don't know how it'd be with warm buttermilk, man. That would probably.
Oh yeah.
That would probably kill my stomach really quick.
That's a recipe for disaster.
Oh,
that's yeah.
It's
I've never tried it either, but all of our older, family members, like we're talking, my grandma, my chuchi when she was alive, my grandfather, we'd pile into the station wagon and go to Hot Dog Johnny's. They'd all get the buttermilk, and we'd be like, "Ew, how could you drink that?" You know?
You just made me think of something because I called my aunt Trishy too. That was our Trishy, Irish church, and she lived up in Henrietta, New York, just right outside of Rochester, and we'd go up around when we'd go up as my mom and dad, we'd go up on vacation for like the weekend. We'd go up to visit, or for the week we'd go up and visit. And there was this place where they'd have a fish fry on a Friday, and oh my God, this thing was like everybody like went to this for their like you'd have to like order like an hour ahead. You have to call in the order because it would be that much. Everybody would go crazy. Kind of like, do you remember? I don't know if you remember out in Dallas, there used to be King Neptune. Just a little seafood joint where you did fried stuff, and like around Christmas, and like they had to take their phone off the hook. You just had to go up there, and you waited for 45 minutes because that's how busy they got. You could not even call and say, "Hey, can I place an order?" They took their phone off the hook, so you couldn't call because that's how crazy it got.
You know who else does that sometimes? Vinos hoagies. Sometimes they take the phone off the hook.
Now I know Jancy busts my can all the time about Vinos.
Yeah, he does. He does.
So, but here's what I'm gonna do. Now he's not open on a week. They're not open on weekends, so that leaves that up. But in June, is it the third week in June? From the 15th to the 19th, I am on vacation. So I will make it as I will go there during that week. I will go and get another hoagie to see how it is, to see if I have the same experience or not. But they said I also heard that they do like foot-long hot dogs where they have like cheesesteaks. Maybe I might try cheesesteak. But yeah, I'm gonna go back to Vinos and see if. Speaking of
Stephanie loves the meatball hoagie. It's good. It's really good.
It's you really can't screw up a meatball hoagie unless the meat's like bad. You really can't screw up a meatball.
Yeah. Even Subway. Subway has a good meatball.
Right. Yeah, I've had a meatball hoagie from Subway, but it's just like theirs is just like it's like just the meatball. Like, can you throw this on it? Well, yeah, it's okay. It's like but you really can't screw up a meatball hoagie unless you really you overdo or underdo your meatballs.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm willing to go back and mark the record here live that I will go back to Vinos and give them another chance.
I believe you. I know you will.
If you're listening, yes, I will go back during my vacation time when I'm off in June, and I will get a Vinos hoagie just for you, buddy. So we turn our clocks ahead. We lose an hour, but we gain an hour of light, basically.
That's right. Which means warmer weather and flowers blooming, and I get out and start cutting my grass again. Yeah.
And I
gotta pay the neighborhood kids to come cut my grass again because I'm not cutting that shit this year. To hell with the grass. I'm gonna pay somebody.
That's
no
right.
way.
Put the kids to work.
And I swear to God, we are going to Bun Busters this summer. We are road tripping to Bun Busters.
We got to get there. We got to get down there. I didn't forget. It's just been kind of a cruel winter, But yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to go in. I don't want to go in the winter time. Nice on a nice summer, like Saturday morning, make a road trip.
Put the windows down. Yeah, it'll be nice. Nice.
Yeah. Bun Busters.
Yes, sir.
Because I still look on YouTube. There's really only like one or two, and they're only like 3-second clips, or like 2-minute clips. There's no good review about Bun Busters.
We got to get them on the map. We got to get the SGW guy down to Bun Busters, man. We got to do that.
Now I'm starting to do more on TikTok just to kind of boost my TikTok following. Unfortunately, Restream will not let me go live on. It says it's supposed to, but TikTok always denies it and blocks it. So I don't know what, but so I've been mostly doing just pre-videos on TikTok. But I seen somebody do bun busters, like about 3 minutes, but it's like grass it never stops growing. Yeah. What's up, Bad Cat? One Bad Cat. There you go. It's
That's right, Bad Cat.
It looks like he's joining us from YouTube tonight. It's but yeah, I've been following on YouTube. There are a couple. They're American called Snacks and Lex. And, they prank each other and they film it. Some of it looks like it's staged, but some of it's like you could you tell it's not staged. Some of the stuff they do to each other, I'm like, you got to be kidding! Like they go through like I'll say they went through Chick-fil-A's drive-through, right? And they got the husband he's a big guy. That's why I call him Snacks. He loves his food, and so the wife won't order a drink just deliberately so to send him in. So he'll go. She's like, "Oh, I forgot a drink. Could you go in and get a drink for me?" And he'll be like, "I'm on, come on." It's like, "You're a good husband." Well, he goes in. She'll pull out a bottle of flaming hot sauce and pour it on a sandwich and quick wrap it up and so they'll start doing the review and he'll be like and going and she'll look at what's the matter, trying to she'll play the straight face what are you doing? And it's just some of the stuff, some of it's stupid and it'll be like, come on, really? But some of it you have to laugh.
Yeah, I think I saw some of their shorts actually with them pranking each other with the hot sauce and stuff. Yeah,
and she's like, "Oh, my mouth's on fire! My mouth's on fire!" And she's trying not to, she's trying to keep a straight face and just loses it. And she goes, "Well, could it be this?" And he'll be like, "What the heck you do to me?" I put some stuff on your sandwich. Why did you do that? I'm hungry. Because it's funny.
Many years ago, we were at a Chinese buffet, me and my family, and my dad and my cousin. They were always kind of pranking each other and stuff too. And my cousin got up to get more food, and my dad put wasabi in his straw. So my cousin came back, starts eating, takes a drink. He was like, "Whoa!" It was great. I mean, he just big thing of wasabi in his drink straw. That was funny.
Another couple, different couple, but she did that to the boyfriend, and he's like, "Was it Snacks and Lex? I can't meet what Snacks and Lex." But he's looking like you did something to my burger. And she's like, "I swear to God, I did not touch your burger. I swear to God." Well, she put hot sauce in his drink. So he's like, "You told me you didn't touch my." She goes, "I said I didn't touch your burger. I said nothing about your drink."
Right.
Jesus, we're going back. No, I'm not going back. They're already closed. No, they're not closed. Before she let out the cat out of the bag and say, I pranked her. She's like, "We got to go back. No, we can't go back. We have to go here. No, we got to go back." They closed early. No, they didn't close. Then she'd be like, "Well, does it taste like this?" And he's like, "You son of a bitch." He gets her back just as bad, And they one of these days they're going to end up unaliving one of them, not purposely, but they're going to dump too much hot sauce on something, or the hot peppers that they put on the pickles up on each other's sandwich. They're gonna hurt. One of them are gonna get hurt bad one of these days.
Yeah.
But it's I'm not a fan of the time change, but get ready on Sunday. Yeah. I like sleep. So I miss the fact that we're losing an hour of sleep. But at the same time, I'd like to, get out of work at 6 o'clock and it's still light out. That's what I like. Especially on a Friday. Friday night you go out, you get pizza. Or wherever.
I like to just sit on my front porch. You know, it's like 7, 8 o'clock. Yeah, the mosquitoes are out and stuff, but I got my citronella candle and I'm, you know, watching the sunset. I got a nice view up here of like the mountains, like going into Dallas and the back mountain. I can kind of see
Cool.
that mountain range from my front porch. It's nice. You know, it's calming. Like when the weather breaks, you can just sit there and watch the sunset. It's nice.
Well, that's at night in the summer. That's what I'll do. I'll sit out in my backyard with Molly, and like I said, I could see over False's house, and you could see like the sun setting, and you know, it's a cool, and it's just nice out. I got to, you know, knock on wood. I don't get a lot of mosquitoes, you know, in back. But you know, I'll sit out there for like hours with mine. Just I don't even play music. I'll just sit there and just, you know, just sit back, you know, just veg and relax.
Yeah. It's nice. It's a nice vibe to do that. I love it.
It's
and then the fireworks start going off, and our dogs are going crazy.
Yeah, I know. I hate the 4th of July.
You know, I think
I love watching the fireworks.
Oh yeah, me too. I love
it goes nuts.
You know, Jay, it's probably going to be like even crazier this summer because it's the 250th anniversary. You know, the big celebration of, you know, our country and everything. 1776, 2026.
Oh yeah.
The 250. So I think it's going to be like pretty loud this summer.
I'll start hearing it like July 1st on a weekend. Yeah. It falls on a weekend, right before, you know, right until the end of like July.
Yeah.
Christ. And then like I'll be upstairs watching it or just sitting, and like I'll hear, but like a far distance, I'll hear like a boom. Well, to her that's still loud, and she's like, oh, I know, you know, and Molly like hold me, you know, like that. I'm like, she gets so scared.
Yeah.
And so last year I gave her, before everything, so I gave her a Benadryl just to try and doze her up a little bit. And she still got scared. I mean,
yeah,
it knocked her out, but it, you know, fell asleep. Every time you hear, especially like around here, like, and I get it, you know, it's the 4th of July, we're gonna blow off fireworks, but it's like, oh man, you know, we think it's finally over at like 10 or 11 about midnight. You think, oh, shit, just because I know it's gonna just make her nuts, you know.
Yeah, we got like 10 different varieties of like these little calming treats for our dog, but he hates the taste, like, you know, so we'll buy like another bottle, we'll buy this kind, we'll buy this brand. He doesn't like the way they taste, so we can't even get him to take them. It's like, dude,
you know what? Here's what this might work for him. And when Molly had an ear infection, with floppy ear dogs, they get their prone to ear infections.
Yeah. And
Molly's prone too. So the vet gave me her medicine. She won't, you know. What I had to do was put it in peanut butter.
Yeah.
Like a scoop of peanut butter, put it in, and then like literally like put it in her mouth. So she'll have to like eventually swallow it.
Yep.
But she's getting peanut butter. So that now I didn't have any peanut butter today because I'm out of peanut butter. For what I did with her medicine, they're chewables. So what I did was literally crushed it up. I between 2 spoons, crushed it and just put it over her food. And she ate it that way. But yeah, and I remember that when I was a kid, and I had to take like acid, I hated. So my mom would actually crush it up and put it in Tang, like the Tang. I take it that way, and I quickly have to chase it. But other than that, I'm like, how am I going to get her to eat these chewables? Because I can't put it in cheese because she got too smart for that. Because like now, like, you know, her ear medicine, I'd put in the thing of cheese. So now she'll look at cheese, she'll turn and go like, nope, not eating it.
Yeah, I know.
Like I could crush them up and sprinkle it over her food, and then she gets it that way.
It's crazy how they like outsmart us. You know, they just catch on. Yeah, like with the cheese or marshmallows or peanut butter, whatever. Like They're smart. I mean, my dog will look at me. He's just like, no, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Nice try, buddy.
So that's why I have to now have to figure out how do I outsmart her. So I usually will keep her dry food in a bowl all day so she wants to eat. So for this week, I'm like literally just like keeping her food up until it's time to give her medicine. I'll put her in the bowl, at night, and I'll put the medicine on it, and that's how she's hungry, and so she'll eat it. So I know she's eating her medicine. She's getting her medicine, but it's only for a week, so then I'll get back to normal.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's.
Well, guys, it's been great hanging with you. I'm probably going to drop now. I'm a little tired.
Yeah, it's been a good night. Thanks for hanging with me tonight, both of you. Good to see the return of the OG, return of the false here. Fred is always you always have a good time on chat.
My pleasure.
Tell Steph I said hello. Everybody watching on Facebook, Instagram, thank you for hanging with us. Thank you for the chat questions. Until next week, be blessed, stay safe, everyone.